Okay. So, Mexican parents need to be stopped, bro. You can't do anything in a Mexican household. That's what pisses me off about Hispanic culture is like, oh, even if you're 30, even if you're 50, you're still my kid, this, and that. Like, bro, shut up. Because what they mean by that is like, oh, you have to listen to me. And if you don't listen to me, you're a bad child. You're a bad person. You want me to be an obedient dog, practically? Because, dude, I missed out on so much. On so many things growing up. And now that I'm old enough, still with restrictions, I still can't. You know why? All my friends are old already, which obviously because they're the same age as me. But they got a family, they got kids, everything. They can't just, oh, let's hang out. Damn it. Oh, wow. So yeah, I can't even go out anymore. Like, not even my mom's end. I just can't because everyone's busy, everyone's on with their lives. And then the audacity of my mom, too, to be like, oh, why don't you go out? You're always in your room. Gee, I wonder why. 15 years, I've missed out on every single thing. I can't even begin to list all of them. And I'm the bad guy. There's so many times I wish I could have just been like, nah, screw you. I'm just gonna go. But no, that would have ended up worse for me. And the worst part about it too is that I was with somebody at the time and I couldn't do anything either then. It was stacked on stacked of stuff I couldn't do. It was an abusive relationship too, toxic as hell. I don't got a job. The place I worked at closed down. So there was nothing much I could have really done. And then my parents blame me. They're like, "Oh, you're always losing your jobs, this and that." Like, yes, the last jobs I've had I got fired from, which was on me. Honestly, like I'll admit that. But this last one, a couple last ones too, wasn't my fault. But this one was completely out of my control, and they blamed me. And I'm like, dude, what the hell did I do? Oh crap! Where is she or he? Where's this bastard at? Come on! I want to get a kill. Wait, where's the hole?
That's what he said.
But yeah, man, like Mexican parents need to be stopped. Like, let your sons and daughters do stuff. If you're a first generation Mexican too, it's even worse. And then yes, I am disrespectful to them, but because they are disrespectful to me. And then some of you are gonna say, Francis, they're your parents. You have to respect them. Like, dude, nah, not. If you had my parents, you would think the same way I do. Like, they're barbaric, tyrannical. Come on. Oh, I didn't see him. When I had a job at Big Five, I would get, ready for work. And just because my pants were like wrinkled and whatever, my mom would stop me in my tracks and be like, change. And I'm already like 2 minutes late. I'm not gonna change. Like, I gotta go now. And she stopped me until I changed. And I was late. And I had to explain to them. And they're like, what the fuck? Why? And when I had the Civic, I had a Civic Si 2015, and I was paying for it. And there were some months I couldn't, so I asked for help. And one time I pissed them off hella bad, and they took my keys. I couldn't go to work, even though I was paying for that car. But yeah, they took my keys away a bunch of times, and I was late for work, and I couldn't even go to school one time too when I was still at school. But then that's a whole different story about why I left school. So my sister gets a car. It's under my mom's name. The thing about my sister is that she was always handed stuff. She would get handed stuff and stuff done for her, and she got used to that. And one time I wanted a shower, and she was in a shower too, but I was already in the bathroom. She's like, if you don't let me shower first, I'm gonna take your cat outside. They're indoor cats. Just as a context clue. And I'm like, dude, what kind of childish behavior is that? Like, yes, she's younger than me, but she's 20 and doing stuff like that. Anytime she eats, she lets stuff out. She leaves the milk out. She leaves the cereal boxes opened. Goddamn warden with his shot. Oh, well, my, you bastard. And then one time, there's been a few times this happened. She gets into an argument with my parents. And she leaves in the middle of the night. She leaves in the car that's under my mom's name. And they don't do anything. Oh, is that warden? Oh, you sick dickhead. Yes, sir. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. What do we do, Maverick? What do we do? Come on, wallbang, wallbang. Wait, did I... Was that a hit marker? Oh, yes, sir! Yes, sir! She's done that many times and she's never gotten in trouble. But the littlest thing, I would get in trouble. Like, you know how stupid that is? Dude, you don't understand. It's like a prison here. And then some are you gonna say, well, they feed you, you know, you have a room, this and that. Yes, I do. And I appreciate that. But at the same time, too, I'm 24 years old. I can't be out at certain times. I can't do certain things. And right now, I don't have a job either. So it's even worse for me. Aruni, come here with your fist, your muscles. Oh, shit. Get! Bro, I'm saying what and they're not answering. Where's the other bastard? Oh, right here, right here, right here. Don't scan him. Don't scan him, you retards. Yes. Yes, dude, yes. Ah, oh, my vape died. My life sucks, dude. I think death seems a little nice right now. Just perishing. Because this whole thing, too, with, like, our government. Mass surveillance. With the excuse of, like, oh, it'll help us locate lost people, criminals. There are still children going missing. People getting away with other crimes, whatever. And most of the time too, I don't have any links to these things that I'm saying. So there was this thing too about this cop with the flock cameras. He was like stalking his ex-girlfriend or something. Like, I think mass surveillance shouldn't be a thing. Like, I don't care what the parameters about it are. I don't want to be stalked. And then those hold that data center bullshit too. We were fine for 60,000 years. We've been fine without AI. But yeah, man, life sucks. And the boomers are at fault for all this. They just got handed everything. Everything was easier. It's just stupid because they could have worked at McDonald's and raised a family, paid a mortgage. Allah. Oh, you sick dick holes! I got one though. Why'd he leave the game over that? That's funny. That's hella funny. I got one kill. We got this. There's a Twitch drone. Oh, two of them. Two of them. Rip. Wow. But yeah, man, boomers, like, they got everything. They had a great economy. You know, they bought houses for like $10,000 instead of being like, oh, the future, you know, for the future people, we're gonna keep the economy stable. No, didn't happen. Because they're sitting on their fat asses on property, right? That went up like 400% in value. Everything just sucks, dude, and it's all because of them. And all the other problem too is that certain area that I can't really talk about because I've noticed that my last videos have been doing terrible because of that. So I'm not gonna mention it as much, unfortunately. Where did he get killed from? No way. What? How did that not get him? Wow, dude. I want to play some horror games, but here's the problem. I don't get scared. And I know how that sounds. That sounds like some fool being like, "Oh, I punch metal for fun." No, like I just don't get scared. And I've been searching far and wide for a horror movie to actually scare me. Because don't get me wrong, when I was younger, yeah, movies would scare me. I want a game where I could play that's like that would actually horrify me. And there are some movies too that do scare me, but not in the way that you think. It's more of like a existential crisis kind of horror. Like with the movie Heretic, whatever. That movie scared me. Yeah, the way he was talking about religion freaked me out. It just freaked me out because I'm like, damn, dude, I'm a bad Catholic, but I still believe in God. I just don't really follow the Bible to the T. Yeah, that scared me. That was the first time in a while that I actually got scared by a movie. It just gave me existential crisis because I'm like, damn, dude, what if what if God doesn't exist? Because I get it, man. Like we don't have a lot of proof about the existence of God. It's more of like word of mouth at this point. Because there's that discussion too of like, oh, if God's real, then why doesn't he talk to us like he supposedly did in the Old Testament, the New Testament? Well, if I'm not mistaken, the answer to that is that the covenant has been fulfilled, like when Jesus came. So there's no need for prophets and God talking to people. It's basically like, you raise a kid, and by the time they turn 18, it's like, oh, go ahead. Go on to your life. Do whatever you want to do. It's out of my hands now. Well, not really out of your hands. You're still a father, a mother. But that's practically how it is. The funny thing, too, is that the Big Bang Theory came from a Catholic priest, I think. There are a lot of things, too, which I get. But there are, like, explanations to this stuff. Like, the whole Adam and Eve thing. I have a theory. So the whole Adam and Eve thing is like, oh, the first two humans, they disobeyed God's one order, and we're here now, right? A lot of disagreeers, they're like, well, how could there have been only two people? Like, what about evolution and whatnot? So here's the thing. So my theory is that the first two humans, Adam and Eve, are the first two humans that gained consciousness, like sentience. And there were other humans too. The Denisovans, the Homo erectus, habilis, and then us, the Cro-Magnons. I hate how this gun has like little ammo. Oh, nice. Oh, great. Oh. Nice. Yeah, that's my theory, is that they were the first two humans to gain consciousness, and the fruit was not an apple. I think there's I think two things about this. The fruit that they ate might have been an analogy or an actual fruit, which symbolize like disobedience, which caused them to like get exiled and whatever. Because once they ate it, here's the pointer too, to kind of like prove the theory. When they ate from the fruit, right? They saw each other nude and they were like, "Oh my god!" Like, "Oh, you're naked." So that points to consciousness, sentience, whatever, and that kind of like proves the theory almost. And the serpent, Satan, it might as well just be Satan. Could have actually just been a snake that was eating the fruit or whatever, Eve saw it and was like, "Oh, he's eating it. Why can't I?" That kind of points to it being kind of true, a theory. And then when they got like sent out of paradise, they had to like procreate and whatnot. And then this points towards that theory is when they had Cain and Abel. It said they had wives, and then people would think, "Huh, how did he get a wife?" Right? And a lot of non-believers would be like, "Well, that just points to it. Either it was incest, or there's a plot hole in it." But my theory is like those other humans were there, so he made a wife from one of them, which later like passed down the consciousness thing. And then there is another plot hole too, I'll admit, about the lifespan of Adam, Eve, and all the other early biblical figures. Oh, they lived for 600 plus years. God made the earth in 7 days. All that stuff. But here's the thing too, the caveat of it all, if you will. We don't know how they measured time back then. How they measured years, everything. A year to them could have been like, I don't know, 5 years. Something like that. They could have measured time completely differently than us. Damn, these fools just massacred them. What the? Where? Oh. Oh, that's funny. It took him like 5 business days. Back to the biblical thing. Most Christians too, most Catholics don't believe in evolution. And I'm like, dog, you can't be serious. You can't look at a monkey and be like, oh, that fool looks like me, kind of. There's that kid too. I forgot when that video was taken. I'll put it up.
¡Yo no soy pariente del mono! ¡A mí me creó Dios!
And I'm like, one is true, one is false. We are descendants of great apes. Oh! Alright, I got this. Where? Oh. What? Oh, I could have just hid. I could have just hid. That was my fault. That was my fault, dude. No one uses Capital, like, at all. Oh my god, I need to go get a new tire. Damn. Probably gonna charge me up the ass. But that's my theory. It all makes sense because yes, evolution is real. And I do believe in God, even though I'm a terrible, like, Catholic. Good boy. Bro, sometimes I feel bad for my girlfriend. Honestly, like... I'm so stupid. Not mentally challenged stupid, but I'm just dumb. And a little hint of racism, too. She laughs. Am I that important to you? Oh no, me again? That's terrible. Oh no. Oh! Oh no. Oh no! Ah! There's nothing I could have done there. They were coming behind me. That was... Oh, people are watching, like, the people that are watching me in the game are probably like, bro, this guy's a fucking retard. Well, they're dogging on us. But yeah, bro, life sucks. I won like 3 matches in a row, no? Chilling. Okay, that's it. That's it. But yeah, moral of the story, if you're a Mexican parent, go to hell. Treat your children with dignity. They're not your little slaves. They're their own person, and that's what most of them don't understand. Most Hispanics don't understand that everybody is their own person. After a certain age, dude, like, you gotta stop. Stop being so controlling, because that's how you end up in a nursing home. Anyways, adios.